What is up, my friends? Welcome. My name is Aaron, and this is
Kathy.
What's up? Make some noise. Drop a quick comment. Let us know if you're here live or watching the recording. As you can see on the screen, we have some very special guests. What's up, guys? Make some noise. All right, so for everybody who's here that's watching this for the first time, we're very excited you're here. These special guests who you see, we are going to, we're just going to hide them for just a quick minute, and then we're going to bring them right back on in a second. So let's go ahead and kick this off. We are going to just do a quick intro, let everyone know why we're here, what we're doing. But first, I want to see who's on and who is ready. As you can see from the title of our live tonight, we are talking about something very exciting, and there's probably a good chance that maybe you're here watching this because somebody invited you. So I just want to plant that seed right from the beginning to make sure that whoever invited you here, they sent you an email, they sent you a text, they sent you a private message, they shared this on Facebook and you just found it. That's the person that you want to get back in touch with as soon as we're done so that you can get a free tour of our system, which I'm going to kind of give you a sneak peek of at the end. And you're going to be able to get started, and you're going to find out right here, right now, live, literally, as you can see right there, how thousands of people around the world are right now getting paid every single week. And I'm excited to be able to talk about that because I think right now is kind of an important time in the world where a lot of people, maybe more than ever, or at least in a long time, are really out there looking for a way to generate some extra income. And so if that's you, then you're definitely in the right place at the right time. I see you guys blowing up the comments, so this is awesome. And I also want to encourage everybody who's here watching this live or the recording that somebody you know may need to see this. So maybe you want to send them a quick private message, or you can just hit share on this video. But somebody that you know may be in need of an extra stream of income. And that's exactly what we're talking about here during this live, is how not only we are, but you can see here we have thousands of people all over the world getting paid. And actually tomorrow is payday, as Jill just said. And we get paid every single Thursday, and you're going to be learning more about how that works here during this video. We're actually doing something a little bit different tonight. For those of you that have ever been on any of our, lives that we do, we usually go through a lot of detailed information about the products and everything else, and you guys are in for a treat because we're actually not going to go through all the details here. We're going to keep it short, sweet, concise, and really just share with you some of the basics of how we've been able to generate just tremendous success and how we're helping a lot of other people do that as well. So let's go ahead and just give everyone just a taste of, why we're here, why we get to, be the lucky ones to kind of, get this message out there. Because it was 2 years ago that we were actually in a very bad financial situation. So, we want to just quickly relate with everybody who's watching, because if anyone is here and maybe you're struggling financially, maybe you just lost your job. I mean, the numbers are just staggering here in the United States. 30 million people have just filed for unemployment. It's like ridiculous numbers that America has never seen before. And so, obviously we all know what's going on in the world. There's a lot of crazy things that are happening. And so what we're doing is we are sharing an option. This is an option. A lifeline maybe for a lot of people. And we were 2 years ago, we were actually in a very, similar situation where we had a business, we had a 6-figure home-based business that pretty much collapsed. And we found ourselves struggling. And for months, we were broke. We were working from home, but we had no income. Our income just kind of evaporated, which is similar to what has happened to a lot of people right now around the world. We were actually had a negative bank account. The overdraft fees were piling up.
Not fun.
And we were behind. We were behind on all of our bills. It was very stressful. It was very frightening. And so if anyone is here watching this and you're going through a tough financial situation, guess what? We know your pain. We know what you're going through. And what we did was we did something, right? We weren't going to get on unemployment. We weren't going to try to wait for the government or someone else to save us. We wanted to do something about it. And 2 years ago, we did that. And this business that we've been involved with now for 2 years has completely transformed our entire life, paying us more money than we even could possibly imagine. And we're so fortunate because now we get to help others. And that's what we're doing on a daily basis, is helping other people generate an income working from home. And so, honey,
Yeah.
what else can you share along those lines?
I mean, I'm so grateful and blessed. And I cannot believe it's been 2 years. And it was funny, I'll never forget the moment where I was like, honey, we are on the struggle bus and we need to tell the bus driver to let us off. Because like, I'm not doing this anymore. But what has been even more special to me, besides our story and getting back on our feet and getting over the struggle, is helping people on our team and seeing them win and conquer similar situations. So that has been truly exciting.
Awesome. So what we're going to do a little bit different here tonight is we are actually going to let you hear right now from a few very, very special guests who are up and coming leaders that are absolutely crushing it, having tremendous success with this business. And as soon as they're done, we're going to come back and kind of wrap it up with some detailed information to help you learn more, get started, take a free tour. And oh, by the way, I'm going to plant a quick seed for everyone. We actually right now have the ability for people to join this business to start making money from home for free, zero cost. Now, we're going to give you all the specific details on that at the end, but just know that there is an option for people to join literally for free and start getting paid in this business. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So with that, we are going to jump over first to a brand new 5K affiliate. Now, if you don't know what these ranks are, don't worry, you'll learn all about that. But this is somebody who is just on fire. She's doing amazing things. She's having success. She's getting paid. She's getting bonuses. And so, Kathleen Gregory, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have to tell you something really fun really quick. So my son, I sent them off to go play baseball, and as I'm walking, he had to come back in to wipe off his food, and he goes, did he just say you're a special guest on that? And I said, yeah, and he's in the background. Yes, congratulations.
Go mom, go mom.
You know,
I love that.
in my business, it's a family business, right? Like, you involve your family in everything that you do, because when you succeed, they succeed because it helps them too. So anyway, I just had to share that fun little thing. So
I love that. You got to love the kids. So Kathleen, you're having great success. Congratulations on your new promotion. So please share with everybody your story.
yes, so I am actually down here in Southern California, and I have been living here for 5 years. I'm originally from Idaho. And the reason why I tell you that is because 5 years ago, when I moved here to California, before I moved, I was actually part of another company, but I completely stepped away because I was moving somewhere where I didn't know anybody. And the kind of business that I was in was something I had to be in homes, and I had to know people, and I had to go places, and I did not know where I was going. And honestly, I was kind of just a little bit burnt out. And I kind of took that time to find myself. And last year, I was not looking for anything at all. I was happy doing what I do. I own my own business. I own another, I'm a photographer, and I was actually looking for product. That's exactly what I was looking for. And I happened to see a Facebook friend of mine that was talking about this brand of CBD that he was using, and it had high quality. And so I reached out to him and said, hey, can you share with me a little bit about the products? And he said, yeah, absolutely. But you know what? You might as well check out the compensation plan at the same time. And I was like, no, I'm good. I've done that before. And he goes, no, just check it out, make an educated decision, and let me know what you think. So I was like, okay, right? Because I was not looking for it. And then I looked at it, and I saw the marketing plan. I saw what they did for their affiliates, and I was blown away. I believe in fate because, sometimes the best thing arrives when you least expect it. And during those 5 years, I was missing a lot of stuff, but it wasn't the money necessarily. It was the connection, the community, the family that you get in this industry. But honestly, I think I wasn't missing the money because I wasn't making any. And so I jumped in, and within my first month, I made more than I had made in the numerous years that I made in this other company that I was doing. But I have to say that, like, it wasn't peaches and roses like these last however many months. Like, I mean, anything worth pursuing is gonna have obstacles that you have to go through, but I never stopped my goal. And through that, I have been able to help my team achieve their goals. And last month, we had our biggest month ever. And the most exciting thing that I love about this business is that you're not in business you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. If it wasn't for my team that I got to work with, and if it wasn't for the power team that supported me through the last however like 9 months in my business, I wouldn't be here today. So last month I made more than I did in my day job that I have. And so my part-time side hustle paid more than my full-time job. And that is huge. And I don't say that to brag, but I say that to encourage anybody that might be watching, that they just might be going, I don't know if I have time. Well, you know what? I'm a mom of 2 kids. I'm married. I'm going to college as well. You're like, what does this lady not do? Well, I've been pursuing my degree for many years, and I'm not going to quit it. But also my husband's getting his master's degree. Now everybody's sent home. So during this time specifically, I think it's so important to look for something like this because it's all online. And the business that I have, it stopped. Like, when all of this happened, it stopped. So like that business is not running. And I am so thankful that for the last 9 months, I kept going and I found this business because it has not just carried me through, I have thrived through this, thing that's happened. And I am beyond thankful. And just anybody that's watching, just, step out. You never know. Maybe you didn't think that you needed it, but maybe you did and you just didn't know.
Oh my goodness. I love it. And I just have to say, I love how you said the word thrive. Like, that is so key, and people need that so much right now. And I just have to say, I'm so proud of you because you have been coachable, you stuck with it, and it's paying off for you. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Woo! Come on, y'all. Give it up for Kathleen Gregory. And I love her story because, some people get started in this business that have success like overnight. Anybody ever see overnight success? Guess what? She stuck with this. She's doing this part-time. And I hope everyone heard something she said. She last month made more in this business part-time than what she makes in her full-time. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Full-time job?
Yeah.
Like, hello, any light bulbs just go off? Like, that is, to me, like, that's the epitome of this business. That is incredible.
Yeah.
I love it. Kathleen, you're awesome. Congratulations. You're going to the top, girl. We're so grateful for working with you.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Who's excited? Make some noise. Give it up. By the way, again, I'm going to just give everyone a quick call to action. There are some people who need to hear these stories. So share this video out there because somebody needs this right now in their life. Okay. Next up, we have a power couple coming on. They are also brand new 5K affiliates. And we are so excited to introduce and to congratulate Shelly and Larry. What's up, guys?
Hey, hi. Thank you.
Awesome. I'm glad that Larry jumped on. How are you doing, sir?
Good. I'm great. Good to be here.
Awesome. So, wow. Again, congratulations on your rank advancement. You guys are just doing incredible things. You're working with an amazing team. And so please tell everyone your story.
Great. Well, thank you so much for having us on here. And it all began last year when he fell off a roof and he broke both wrists, and he has plates and bolts in his arms holding him together. But he was a commercial painter, and that immediately put us without income I was in school full time, and so I had to come home from school, take care of him. So I was a full-time caregiver, and so there was no income coming in, except that we had some amazing friends that helped us out, stepped up, and made sure we didn't lose any bills or anything like that. So we were covered there. But the pain and the rest of the you gotta watch my words. I don't want to get in trouble. But it was yucky, and he couldn't work, and so we needed some relief. He needed to be packed in ice every day.
Inflammation and swelling and constant aching.
Yeah, and so it was horrible having to pack him in ice every night, just trying to get it to where he'd get enough relief to where he could sleep at least part of the night. But it was going to be a wake up in the middle of the night and us trying to figure it out. And the pain medications.
I was sleeping in 4 or 5 different places every single night, because you get sore sleeping in that chair, and so you try the couch, and then you go out there. So I'm going all over the place and sleeping in the middle of the afternoon. Whenever I can sleep, I sleep.
Yeah.
And so it was just, if you go without sleep, everything is terrible.
Huge respect to any caregivers out there. If you're a full-time caregiver, goodness bless you all. That was the hardest job I've ever had in my life, harder than raising and homeschooling 4 children. So I'd go back to that before I would do this again. And I love my husband. But we were so blessed that somebody realized that we needed help and that what we were using wasn't working. So they came to the house and had dinner with us and then told us about CBD oil. And man, my heart just leaped. I just knew that was the answer. Even though I hadn't really looked into it, I didn't know it would help like this.
Sometimes life prepares you for what's coming next.
Yes.
And we had a friend in Huntsville, which is, 2 hours drive away from us. And they were looking for land so that they could grow hemp to make it into CBD oil. And so we suddenly were studying hemp.
Yeah, studied it.
And I guess it was a couple of weeks later when our friends came over. And
yeah, so we were mentally prepared to see this information because we had just studied for that. So that was kind of cool. And jumped on it. He took his first dose, and by the next morning, he held up his arms and said, look, he could close his fingers, he could move them. And so he went to work that day, worked
1 day.
One day. It was overnight.
1 day.
1 dose. And the next night, he came home from working 12 and a half hours and didn't have to pack him in ice. He slept through the night. I slept through the night. It was glorious. So what an amazing transformation. And then we need income. That stall really hurt. We realized there was an income opportunity on this. I've done network marketing before with other companies, but I had my little issues with them. They flush you at the end of the month. You work really hard, but you miss it by this much, you get flushed. And this one doesn't flush. So all of your work, you get paid for it. Whether, if you finally get the goal this month or next month, you're going to get paid for the work you did eventually. So it's great. And then, faster pays off better. So we just go all in. But as the year progressed, with him getting better and my income getting better with my daily choice, I realized I was getting paid more with my part-time income than the job I was going to get that I was preparing for, because I was in school full-time. And when I got out, the degrees that were available in my small town were not going to pay me enough to make it worth the 2 years that I spent. I was just an associate, but it was in drafting. It wasn't going to pay me enough to make up for what I was already making. I was just working part-time and I was making better money than I would. So anyway, a decision was made. When we came into hibernation mode, I struggled trying to get some of my schoolwork done, going to stay on path, and then I just said, I'm all in. I've got to do this full-time. We've got to see what this is going to do, because there's just too big of an opportunity to put this down. And I went all in. Oh my gosh, in 1 week, you could see the income go, whoa, compared to what it was for. Now, it was big for me. Now, it wasn't big for you. You're big stuff. But it reminded me of Orville and Wilbur Wright's First Flight, the takeoff. It was our first 5 months. And now it is just on an incline, and I love it. And like Kathleen said, it isn't super easy. There are days that are struggles, But then you remember there's someone out there who's in pain. You remember there's someone out there that needs work. You remember, I mean, you hear these stories. The common thread amongst most of the people I've heard on here is they had hit rock bottom. There was no hope. They don't know how it's going to happen, but they hit the worst of the worst. And then they were introduced to this, and everything changed. Everything.
Between the surgery in June of last year and the beginning of October, that's 3.5 months. Um, it was rough trying to get back to a normal, trying to where I can actually open a door or scratch my nose by myself, this level. I was on painkillers and they gave me opiates, and so I know what an opiate is. It's very addictive, but it works. And when I started taking the oil, it was 4 days, and I didn't have to take those anymore. No withdrawals, nothing like that. It covered whatever the opiate was doing for pain reduction. That oil was taking care of it. 4 days. I mean,
Wow.
Amazing turnaround for me.
Amazing. We're not making any medical claims.
No medical claims, no income claims.
No medical claims. Guys, these products change lives.
Truly incredible and powerful testimony. I mean, there's no stopping you guys with your testimony. So powerful. I mean, I know personally the oil has been a game changer for me and my cranky digestion. I'll say that. Keep it compliant. But yeah, I'm just blown away by your guys' story and I'm so proud. Congratulations on everything, and I am just so excited to see where you guys go from here.
Love it. All right, so
August. We'll see you there.
Larry, somebody wants to know, what does your shirt say? Show us your shirt. CBD makes you healthy, not high.
I love it.
That's awesome. Love it.
I get a lot of comments from it. People coming
I
up
can
and
imagine.
wanting to hear about it.
That is awesome. Well, you guys have an amazing story, and thank you so much for sharing. I know that we are going to be hearing so much more from you guys because Shelly, Larry, you guys are just going to be going straight to the top with this. And congrats on your success. You guys are doing amazing. Woo! All right. So who is excited? Make some noise. Drop some hearts. Drop some cares. There's a new emotion, the care emoji, the care,
I know, I wish
thing.
it said hug and not care.
Yeah, if you're on Facebook, you can do a care. Care is cool. That's the new thing now. Is we're all gonna care because we care about helping people. That's what we're doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have another brand new 5K affiliate. This gentleman hit the ground running, and he is somewhat of an overnight success because he just boom, got promoted to a big rank super fast. Give it up for Chris. How do we say his last name? Celeste. Chris Celeste, what's up, my friend?
What's going on, Parkers? How are you?
We're excited to be here. Listen, I just have to say, as a Marine, right? Once I'm a Marine, always a Marine. Dude, I love the freedom. Just the background. I just love it.
Thank
Give
you.
it up for the, for all the patriotism. It's good stuff. So, Chris, congrats on your success. Everybody, give it up for Chris. Please share your story, my friend.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you very much. So, like Aaron said, my name is Chris Celeste. I started here with this company the second week of March, but it started for me a little bit before that. So let me just back up for you guys. I've been living here in Arizona now for 6 years with my beautiful wife and 3 kids. I'm a very proud father and husband and very proud veteran, as you can all see. So what ended up happening for me is I got injured in Afghanistan and I had no college to fall back on. I had no real trade skills. I was a scout in the Army, so I had a combat arms job. So it didn't really apply to leaving the military. Plus I had multiple disabilities. So I really didn't have much of a future, and I didn't really have anything going for me for a while. And I'll skip ahead a bit because I did self-destruct for a while and all these things, and I'll talk about that some other time, sure. But for me, what ended up happening was my first child was born, my son Caden, And I realized that living on disability and just kind of having everyone feel sorry for me all the time just wasn't okay with me anymore. I needed to take, it was my line in the sand moment. I needed to do something. And so I started down the rabbit hole of online affiliate marketing. And I ended up linking up with the company and getting started and having really great success there. And I went full time back in October of 2018. Now, just like everyone understands, not all companies stay alive forever, so that company went under and my success was gone. I had hundreds of veterans families, and stuff like that I was helping along this journey, and now I had no vehicle to help them with. And so what I ended up doing was I ended up starting my own education platform called the DVI. And I told myself at the time that in order for me to properly lead this education platform and do this the correct way, that I could not have my bandwidth spread. I had to get rid of all my offers that I was promoting. I had to get rid of the thing that had made me successful in the first place. And it was not the right decision. I was no longer in the trenches leading from the front, which is one of my powers. And I mean, it's everyone's power as a leader, truly, when you step into it like that. And so I ended up failing. I ended up not having the great success with that at first. And I had to have some, hard looks in the mirror and figure out what was going on. And it came down to the fact that, again, I wasn't in the trenches. I wasn't promoting. And for me personally, I have to be behind a product that is making an impact, that is changing lives, that isn't just going to fill my bank account, but it's going to make an impact on people. And when I first got injured overseas, I'm not going to make any medical claims, but I have several disabilities, and conventional medicine and the VA, they didn't, for my opinion, they didn't have the right plan for me. Not only was that hurting me, it wasn't doing me well, it was actually killing me. And so I decided with my wife's help that we needed to find a more all-natural way. And so I've actually been taking CBD for years, and I have my cannabis card here in Arizona. And that completely changed my quality of life. The issue I was having, though, and it's very similar to what I heard when I first joined this company, and one of the reasons why it was founded, was that there wasn't consistency in quality. And I would go down to go get some, and it wouldn't be nearly as good as it was the last time. Or there was so much inconsistency that I was actually suffering. And I was seriously thinking about going back on the things that were killing me. And it got to the point where, I just started using cannabis more often instead of CBD. I started losing productivity. All these things started happening. And I was still on this journey to go find that product to bring my future, my business back up. And I just happened to come across my sponsor in this company, and you're pretty hearing from him in a minute, but when I found out about these products, it's what truly drew me in originally. The comp plan and all that's absolutely amazing, and I got to see that after the fact, but what got me really excited was that we have the hemp seal of approval. We have third-party testing on every batch. That I can literally take my phone right now, scan this bottle, and find out exactly what's in it, and its purity and its potency. And that was unheard of for me. And to be able to have that level of consistency in my medical care, or in my life, in my quality of life, was profound. And so I'm a person that thinks like I'm a guinea pig, right? So when I first got started in online marketing, I realized it worked. It set me free. I turned around, shared it with everybody I could, set them free too. I found HempWork CBD, changed my life, turned around, started sharing with everybody I could. You say I hit the ground running, but what I did was I found something that worked. And my passion for that was just so enormous that I couldn't help but hit the ground running. I couldn't help but get on top of every mountain I could find and just scream about how awesome this is. And so, again, for me, it's about the products. It's about changing people's lives. It's about making an impact. And the comp plan just so happens to be also filling my bank account and helping my team set themselves free. And I just got an amazing group of rock stars working with me, and I couldn't be more grateful and proud to be a part of this company. And, finding this product, finding this company and its house of brands, and truly being able to stake my flag here and be proud of what I'm doing again, I'm truly grateful, honestly, very grateful to be here. And I owe a lot to the leaders like you, Parkers, for your selfless service in giving back. Again, I've only known you guys about 60 days total now, and most of that's just been me watching you on trainings. And It's just been a profound impact. So I just, if anything, I just want to just always express how profoundly grateful I am to be able to live the life I do today with health and wellness and also finances. And I always have to tip my hat and give it back, because I wouldn't have these things if it wasn't for people like you guys, people like my sponsor, like this entire company of inspirational go-givers. And so, if I could just, yeah, that's it. I'm just really grateful to be here, and the products and this company have truly helped me bring my life back around 180, and we are on the path to the top.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm like speechless over here listening to your story and the testimony and what you've been through and things you've overcome, and then just knowing how short of a time you've been here with us, and already the results that you've had with the products and the business and the success that you're having. I mean, it gets me so fired up. So Chris, my man, congratulations. And I cannot wait to meet you in person, which I know is going to happen very soon.
Yeah.
We got some big events that are going to be happening towards the end of the year once we're all allowed to, get together again. So that's going to be exciting. But Chris, once again, give it up, guys. Seriously, for Chris Celeste, congratulations. We are so proud of you, and we are so grateful. And again, thank you for your service, my friend.
You as well, brother. How's it going?
All right. And by the way, I mean, seriously, guys, that was just
Powerful.
wow.
Yeah.
Powerful. Somebody needs to hear that. Make sure you forward this video, share it with them, tag them, make sure they watch this. All right, now, perfect transition here, because next up is Chris's sponsor.
Yeah.
And I just have to give you guys a little quick background. What's up, Aaron Rashkin?
What's up?
All right, so Aaron is somebody, just so you guys know, actually met him 20 years ago. We were both in a network marketing business. I was actually in the Marine Corps, and I'm doing network marketing part-time, and I see this guy. He's just crushing it. He's on the phones. He's just killing it, having huge success. And over the past 20 years, we've off and on worked together. I've actually been a part of his teams. I've learned so much from him. And now to see him here with this company and just absolutely crushing it, having tremendous success. Your story is amazing, because you've been with this company for a while like we have, but you're just now starting to just absolutely blow up with your success. So Aaron Rashkin, please tell everybody your story, my friend.
Yeah, you bet. Wow, what an amazing story Chris Celeste is building here. I'm floored, really. I mean, he and I met at a mutual friend's birthday party back in the beginning of the year, right after the New Year's, January 4th. We have a mutual friend down in Phoenix, Arizona. I was at a party, and I walked into this party, and he and I just were like moths to a light, both of us. We just connected instantly. We had so much fun at this party, just chatting away, making, jokes and cracking, one-liners. And, when the party kind of simmered down, he and I stepped outside, because I just wanted to know his story. He was just he just has such an amazing energy about him. So I'm super, super blessed to have met him and have been able to sponsor him into this company. So just truly, I'm at a loss of words, to be honest with you. And I just want to say thanks to you guys, the Parkers. You guys provide for all of our teams this incredible platform with the support and the mentorship and the lead. I've never been a part of a company in 25 years where there's not just a culture with the company, but within a team itself. I mean, there's literally nothing that we don't have available to support our teams and our members here. So I want to thank you guys. I also want to thank my team because I wouldn't be here without them. And there's just so many to thank. Chris, obviously, our brand new 5K in his first month in the business. And I'll just share with you my backstory real quick. I have a background in fitness, exercise, and nutrition. I was a personal trainer for many years. I worked in the gym.
Fitness? No? Anybody?
What's that?
No, you said fitness. I'm like, well, we can tell. Like, you want to get fit? Follow Aaron Rashkin.
So, but working in the gym for sometimes 12 and 15 hours a day. I mean, there were days where I slept in the gym because I had a late client and then I had an early client the next day. And by the time I drove home, I realized after doing that for 6 years that I had linear income, meaning, if I worked, I got paid. And if I went to work, I got paid. And if I went to work and I got paid, but if I didn't go to work, I didn't get paid. So I didn't like that because I like to work one time and get paid over and over and over and over again. To me, that was just like, that was just like a dream life, right? To work once and get paid over and over again. And so I stopped trading my time for money. And I became a solopreneur. I started a little small private label sports supplement business. I had my own line of creatine and protein and meal replacements and fat burners. And that was right around the time I met you, Aaron, because I was introduced to network marketing when I went to school, when I was in college. And I saw a way that I could make $10,000 a month without a job, without a boss, without long hours, without a commute, without some sort of a salary or a paycheck, guaranteed paycheck. Because I learned that if you know exactly how much money you're going to make at the end of the year or how much money you're going to pay taxes on each year, you're probably 1 to 2 paychecks away from being absolutely broke. And that described me perfectly, right? I mean, if I didn't feel well, I had to go to work. If I hurt myself in the Weekend Warrior football game, I had to go to work because if I didn't work, I didn't get paid, and I did not like that. So I became an entrepreneur, right? I became a solopreneur. I had this incredible idea that I thought was going to make me rich by serving other people. And, what happened for me was I did really well with my private label supplement business, but I became everything to everyone. It was my idea. It was my job to market and talk to people, and then I was customer support, and then I was the complaint department, the accounts receivable, the accounts payable. I became everything. I literally burned myself out. I had no leverage. I had no, ability to travel or vacation, which is one of my passions in life. And I really just had a really expensive job. I was no further ahead after being my own boss, than when I first started as an entrepreneur. So I had seen network marketing when I was in college. Somebody showed it to me. I was the only guy in a room full of 50 fraternity brothers that I had who saw an opportunity to literally change the quality of my life by helping other people. And so I left the city where I went to college for 6 years. Yes, it took me 6 years to graduate a 4-year school. I graduated with a degree in fun. That was pretty obvious. And I got this really expensive receipt from college called a diploma. And I couldn't find anything that I was passionate about once I left school. So I moved to California. I started that private label business like I just shared. And at the end of the day, I was no happier or closer to success than when I started. So I got started in network marketing. I got started in a business from my kitchen table on literally a few $100s. And let me tell you, times were lean. I kept a drawer full of batteries and candles because there were times where I couldn't pay my bills. I couldn't pay my rent. I couldn't pay my car note, my car insurance. I mean, I was begging for forgiveness and extensions on all my due dates. And, if you looked at me on paper, Aaron, and you and Kathy, I don't know if Kathy knew me at that time, but Aaron, you knew me at that time. I had a lot, or should I say I didn't have a lot of what a lot of other people had, but I had the one thing that most people didn't have, and that was a huge desire to change. I was so hungry for success that I was willing to learn. I was willing to just sit down and listen up to my mentors and the sponsors that I had and do exactly what they shared with me to do. And, I was, when we met, I did well in that company because we both had an amazing mentor. We had an amazing model that we could watch and listen to and just kind of ride her coattails to success. I'm actually like squatting in front of my sofa here because I moved into my condo literally just days before this quarantine. So a lot of my furniture that was supposed to have been delivered, 6-7 weeks ago is still not here. So I'm sitting in front of my sofa, and I built this business literally without an office. Like, you don't need an office. You don't need to have a fancy desk and a microphone, right? I literally have an empty condo. It's almost empty. There's a few things in here. My new weight set that I just bought, right, for my workouts and my sofa. But sometimes I work from my bedroom. Sometimes I sit out on my balcony and work with my team out there. Well, long story short was I was in the industry. I've been in the industry for a long, long time, almost 25 years, 20 years full time. And I've been part of a lot of different companies. Well, a few years ago, I started my own company with a couple of friends of mine. And, our visions for what we wanted to create with the team that we had put together were drastically different. And we didn't find out for the first few months. So I found myself without a company anymore. And I decided to step away from the industry completely. I wrote a book for entrepreneurs on fitness and business. And, I started really focusing on relationships with, my family and my friends, and really just kind of took some time off to figure out what I wanted to do. Well, a couple summers ago, not even 2 years ago, I developed nerve impingement in my left shoulder. And it was causing me incredible discomfort and pain. I couldn't lift my arm. I couldn't drive. I couldn't work out. I couldn't put my arm around my son. I couldn't do anything with my left arm for literally like 6 weeks. And what happened was I developed pins and needles in my hands. When your foot falls asleep and you stand up and touch your foot to the floor, you can feel like a surge of energy, like almost like blood driving into your foot. Well, I had that in my fingertips and in my hand for 6 weeks. Well, I went to my chiropractor, and he adjusted me to take some pressure off of the nerve, and he put some CBD cream on my shoulder. And within just a few hours, my son said to me, "Dad, you don't look like you're in any more pain." And sometimes when things change very subtly, right, we forget where we were before. And so I forgot that I was even in pain. I started using my arm that night, and my son pointed it out. Well, I went back to my chiropractor a few days later for another adjustment. And at the end of the appointment, I said, "Hey, can I get that cream on again?" And he said, "Well, I'm going to have to charge you $40 this time." I said, $40 for a dime's worth? So that sent me off on a tangent. I went down the rabbit hole of CBD companies, CBD products, formulations, extraction processes, delivery methods, absorption and utilization. I mean, I studied the CBD industry for literally months. I had a chance to get some product from people I knew. I tried some product that I purchased. I tested everything I possibly could, and I found out about HempWorks. I found out about My Daily Choice. I found out about this company. And Aaron, you were kind enough to get me on a phone call with the owner of the company, Josh Zweigel, and I had some tough questions to ask him. And, being a supplement user for 30 years and being, in the fitness industry and being a trainer and a fitness coach and having a background in sports medicine and health and wellness, I had some questions that most people wouldn't even know to ask. And when he answered those questions about the product, I decided it was time to try them. And I also had a few questions about the business opportunity, because to me, the only two responsibilities that the company has for its affiliates and for its customers is A, manufacture the highest quality product possible and make sure it gets delivered the way it's supposed to be, right? So the product is critical. And then the second part of it was the compensation plan. And as long as the compensation plan was paying well and it paid accurately and it paid on time, that's all I cared about. Exceptional product and a reliable compensation plan. One that would pay both new people extremely well, and it would pay experienced leaders and veterans of the industry really well as well. So I had some product delivered to me. I got that, very first application of relief cream and oil. And within just a few weeks, I was sold. I was a believer. So I came out of retirement with the intention of building the most highly conscious team in the most highly conscious company in the most highly conscious industry in the world, which is the cannabis industry, specifically the hemp industry, specifically the non-psychoactive ingredient of CBD. And I can tell you, like Chris Celeste just talked about, I could scan a bottle of product and find out exactly what's in that batch. And there's consistency, there's high quality, and the most important thing is that we have literally hundreds of thousands of people who have had similar results in just one word, relief. And no matter what area of a person's life they're using these products for, or no matter what area of their lives they came to this business opportunity for, one thing I learned a long time ago is that 8 out of 10 problems that most people have revolve around their finances and around their health. And we have a solution to both those problems with one company, our product line, and this opportunity. So I just want to say thanks so much to you, Aaron and Kathy, and to your girls for being an inspiration to you, to keep you doing what you do.
Man, I don't even know what to say, but I mean, such a powerful testimony. If everybody here watching just got some value, drop some hearts, drop some comments. Who just loves the story that Aaron Rashkin just shared, the backstory and where he is today? It's absolutely amazing. And I appreciate you for saying that, because our girls, our little girls, they're growing up so fast, but they really are, they have been the driving force behind me to continue to push and grow and just strive for more in this industry. Because Aaron, you saw where I was 20 years ago and how horrible I was at this business. And you helped me a lot along the way as we worked together off and on. And it's just such a blessing. I'm so grateful to be working with you now once again. So Aaron Rashkin, my friend, thank you and congrats on your big promotion. I know this is just the beginning for you, my friend.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. And I'm putting a lot more time and energy and effort into supporting people all around the world right now. And I just feel like we are all in the right place at the right time with the right people, most importantly, for the right reasons. So thank you, Parkers. Appreciate you having me out, and I will pass it back over to you two.
Thank you, Aaron Rashkin. Y'all give it up for Aaron Rashkin. Wow. Woo! We should just get back to the person. We're done. That's a wrap.
Yeah. I mean,
but
huge credibility.
Yeah.
Amazing testimony.
Yeah, I mean, guys, his story was powerful because he's been a business owner. He's been in the industry for so long, and there's a lot of value that he brings to the table with the research and the development and looking for the right company, the right products. Like, he found it. And guess what? I got a little news flash for everybody. You found it too, right? You're here. You're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. Somebody invited you here. You found this somehow. And you want to make sure that you get back to the person who sent you here. So what we're going to do now, we are like, I didn't realize how long this was going to go, but this is great. I mean, this has just been tremendous.
Yeah. Tremendous stuff.
We're going to take the next 5 to 10 minutes. You don't want to miss anything we're about to cover, because now we're going to get into some exciting stuff. First of all, we have a very important announcement, and that is a product that, by the way, I have to say this first.
Yes.
So we're not doing a presentation tonight, and here's why. Because all we are going to be doing is giving you what you just got, which was 4 incredible success stories of people on the team having huge success. These are just 4 of hundreds and hundreds of people on our team having success. And so it's not a question of if this is working. We've been with this business now for 2 years, having more success now than we ever have. We're helping thousands of other people have success. So we are inviting you, and the person who sent you here is inviting you to join this journey with us. Become a part of our team, become a part of our family. And there's a few things that we need to share with you, because there's more information that you need, right? If you're here for the first time, you need to learn more about the products. You need to learn more about the company, the owners, all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to share with you where you can find all of that in just a second. But right now, we need to give a huge shout out to all the moms.
I was like, where are you going with this?
Where are the moms? Come on, y'all. Mother's Day is coming, and our company just put together a amazing Mother's Day gift pack. And of course, I got the pack for this mama right here, a mama of 2 girls.
Yeah.
And so if you are a mother, I want you to make some noise. I'm a mom. How many kids do you have? And you need to tag somebody and say, hey, I want this Mother's Day package, right? Or buy it for yourself. Okay, but where are all the moms at? Tell them. We're not going to go into all the products tonight, but
Yeah,
Kathy, talk about this pack.
This is limited time only till the 14th.
I think it's only available till the 14th. If that's wrong, someone correct us.
Yes, and
The 14th of this month, so act fast.
yeah, and I was so excited when they put this together because this is just a few of my favorites and one kit for moms. And I said, you're gonna order this for me, right?
Of course.
And so you get all of this. It's called a spa box for your mamas. They need pampering right now, right? Ladies, am I right? We need some pampering. So what you get is our hand and body lotion. This smells so good. I actually gave some of this to my nurse friend, and she's like in love with it.
Who loves
Because everyone's hands right now are so super dry.
our hemp hand body lotion? If you love this, drop some
Yeah.
comments. Let's see it.
It's so good, so luxurious. All of this is salon spa quality. It's good stuff. You get a jar of our Renew CBD
Talk about it.
face cream. Super good stuff. Has apple stem cells in it. Super good. Anti-aging. It's good. I love it. And then we get this huge jar of our hair mask.
What's a hair mask? Because I don't know. So talk about this. What is this?
A hair mask is like a deep conditioning treatment. It's what I get at the salon, or what I used to get at the salon, that costs extra money for hydration. I have naturally curly hair, so my hair tends to be dry. But this is for all hair types. It's so good. As you can see the jar, I have had one open for like 6 months because I do it once a week, and it has lasted me. And then this, oh my goodness. I wish you guys could smell through the camera because this smells so good. This is our brand new,
Come on, y'all.
revised bath bomb box, and you can open it up
Oh.
and show them. It smells so good, guys. When it came in the mailbox, I was like, ooh, I know what's in here. So you get 6 luxurious bath bombs. Each of them have 30 milligrams of CBD in them. So it's just like the most relaxing, amazing bath. And it's, I mean,
The
like,
bomb, literally.
I actually gave a box
Oh my God, it smells so good.
to my nurse friend, and I'm friends with this couple, and her significant other, he does jujitsu at the same academy as me, and he keeps texting me because he used her bath bombs, and he's like, these are amazing, I need to get more. So I was cracking up. So yes, even the fellas love these. So ladies, if you get these, you gotta hide them. So this is a limited edition for Mother's Day special. You get this whole kit. I mean, this is going to score you brownie points for the whole year.
Yeah, I mean, for real, like, it literally is like the perfect gift. So
Yeah.
everyone watching this, you have a mom, you need to get this for your mom, for your wife. Everyone needs this. And if you're not a part of our company yet, that's perfect, because as soon as you get back to the person who sent you here, you'll be able to buy one of these Mother's Day gift baskets. It's at a discount right now, and it is for a limited time. I believe the deadline you said was
14
May 14th. Although, isn't Mother's Day
this weekend.
this weekend?
Mhm.
Interesting.
I believe so.
Okay. So you guys
I
got
don't know. When's Mother's Day?
Hey, I got you your present already. You got your gift box. It's Mother's Day every day.
That's right.
All right, how's that? It's Mother's Day. You like that cover, guys?
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day every day. Yes, this is well-deserved pampering for all the moms out there. You will be glad that you got this for your mom, for your spouse, for your wife. Make sure you make that happen. Okay.
Happy mom, happy life.
Happy mom, happy life. Happy wife, happy life. All right, so yes, definitely get your hands on this. And now we're going to just take a few minutes. I'm going to just quickly transition. We're almost done. Do not miss anything I'm going to share with you now, because we're going to transition and talk about money. Does anybody want to make some money? Anybody want to get paid? Guess what? I'm going to keep this real fun, real light, real friendly. Tomorrow's payday, okay? We're just going to keep it real. I want to see in the comments right now, every person who's watching this, that has been paid a commission, drop a comment right now and share, I have been paid. Say something. Please, let's be compliant, right? We're not making income claims. I'm not going to guarantee, we're not saying that you're going to make any money with this business because your results are going to be dependent on your efforts and the work that you put in. So results may vary, results not typical, all of those things. But let's see who has been paid, because we want to put some proof in the pudding, put some social proof out there.
And these are not paid actors.
No paid actors, although they are getting paid.
No paid comments.
From the company. Our business is paying them every single Thursday. We get paid like clockwork. And I just want all the guests to just see this, because this for me is this is the social proof. This is the proof in the pudding of, does this thing really work? So I'm just going to fly through this really quick. We got Shelly Graham. We've got Christine. We've got Lindsay. We've got Kathy. We've got here, you say some names.
Deanna, oh, it just jumped.
Hold on. We got to go back. Holy cow, you guys.
Yeah, and then Lindsay, you mentioned, I know she just got her very first commission last
Congratulations
week. So
on
that
your
was super exciting
first
for her.
commission.
Brand new. We have Jen and Megs and Larry and Doris and Vicky. Woo, they're flying. Yvonne. Chris has been paid. Kalisha's been paid. Kathleen. Aaron. Jody. Sanji. Shauna's been paid. Sharon. I mean, Aaron Rashkin, of course, he's been paid. Lori's been paid. Nikki. James. I mean, it's just flying. Like, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, this is huge. We can't even keep up. Like hundreds and hundreds of comments. This is huge, guys. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. And I wanted to just do that because I want to make sure that all the guests who are watching, there's no longer a question. I mean, look at Ted Sims. He's been with us now for 21 months. And I love this because talk about longevity. You know, some people in this type of business, they get in, they make some money, and then they're off doing something else, right? That's not who we are. That is not what we are doing. We are here creating long-term residual income. If that sounds good to anybody. You want long-term, ongoing residual income that continues to pay you. You're in the right place at the right time, because we are building a long-term stable business with a long-term income, and you can be a part of this too. So here is your final call to action. I'm going to walk you through a couple quick steps. When you get back to the person who invited you, they're going to give you access to this. I want you guys to look on the screen. I'm going to give you guys a little visual here. Check this out. So you may actually be watching this presentation on this page right here. And if you are, I want to draw your attention to a little button that says, yes, let me in. Make sure you click that button. Now, if you're not on this page right now, then the person who invited you can actually send you to this page. This is our Power Team Hangout page. You can click on the button, and that is going to give you access to our system completely for free to take a free test drive. I'm going to give you a sneak peek in just a second. And right below, I want you guys to draw in your attention to this. And for all of the affiliates who are watching, this right here is the presentation that you want to get your prospects to watch. So for the prospects who are watching, you want to make sure you watch this. This right here, I'm pointing to it on the screen. This is the official My Daily Choice presentation. So instead of us doing a presentation, right, guess what we did? We just shared our excitement, our passion, the stories, the success that we're having, that our team is having. But for the actual presentation, you want to get the information directly from the source.
Yeah.
Get 100% of the information about the products, the company, the comp plan, and guess who better to get it from? The founder and CEO of the company.
That's right.
Josh Swagel does a full presentation. There it is. And the person who invited you here can actually give you this presentation.
Yeah.
Also, when you take the tour of the system, boom, here's what it's going to look like. This is a quick sneak peek of the inside of your back office. You will actually get your own back office as a guest to take a look at more information. And I want to draw your attention to these 4 videos. There are 4 videos back here. You can see here, step 1.
4 short videos.
These are short, right?
Yeah.
This one's only 13 minutes. Step 2, the first video of who we are. This is going to be a complete breakdown from the owner of who we are. This is a powerful 13-minute video. Make sure you get access to watch this. Then you've got products. Get all the details about our products. That's the step number 2 video. Number 3 is how we get paid. Who wants to get paid? And step 4, getting started. So these 4 videos are going to be given, you're going to get access to these 4 videos as soon as you take a free tour of the system, and you're going to get that. Man, can you tell we have a lot of fun?
Man, I know. I was like, man, I want to go back right now.
This right here, oh man, I want to show some of this again. This is just some highlights from our convention last year. We have tons of fun, and we are going to be meeting again before the end of this year at our 2020 Manifest Convention. You can see we have some incredible speakers lined up that are going to be here at our convention this year. Talk about life changing. We have so much fun. We make money. We're changing lives. This is the place to be. So make sure you get access to these videos. You don't want to miss it. And the last thing that I want to share with everybody in closing is the options for getting started. So I'm going to break this down in literally the next 2 minutes. Ready? You have 4 options. So if you guys can take notes, or if you want to help out, somebody can just drop these in the comments below and we can put them up on the screen. Option 1 is completely free. We actually have a free option to join this business like literally for free. You're going to become an affiliate. You're going to get your own back office. You're going to get your own website. You're going to get your own marketing system. You're going to get access to all of our team training. And you're going to become an affiliate with your own business for free. How cool is that? So what that means is you have no excuse. I mean, that's what this free option really does. There are now literally no excuses for anyone, because everyone who's here who wants to have a home-based business to be able to generate an income, guess what? You can get back to the person who sent you here and join for free. Now, I'm going to personally give you some little tips here, because who wants to have a advantage? And who wants to know how to maximize their commissions to actually get paid a lot more money with this business? If that's you, then pay attention, because option 1, the free option, is not for you. Okay, the free option is really for somebody who just wants to tip a toe in the water. You just want to check it out. You want to take a test drive. You want to see the inside, but you're really not going for a drive. Or maybe, here's an analogy. You're getting in the car and you're going for a drive, but the car has a governor and the maximum speed is 20 miles per hour. Okay? So you're going to have your own business completely for free, but this business has limits when you join for free, which makes sense, right?
Yes.
You're just kind of feeling it out. And your maximum speed is like 20 miles per hour, which will still get you somewhere. You could still make a little bit of money, but you can't really go very fast. So option 2 is what we call the builder. The builder is purchasing just one product, just one of anything. So you could purchase our hand cream. You could purchase our new soft gels with melatonin. Anybody need help falling asleep? You're going to love this product. Anyway, when you go online, you're going to see all of the products. So option 2 is a builder, which means you're purchasing something. Just purchase anything and you're a builder. And that actually promotes you to the first rank of builder. So now you're getting paid a little bit more money, which means you've upped the speed of the car. Pretty cool, right? But don't stop there. Option 3 is what we call director. Now, a director is where it really gets exciting.
Yeah.
As a director, you're going to get more product, but you're going to get a huge discount. Who likes to save money?
Yeah.
Come on, be
I
serious.
do.
Who likes to save money? So write this down. Director equals huge savings. You're going to get a big discount on the products when you join as a director. And when you go online, you'll see the director package. That is your third option. As a director, guess what? You save money and you
Make more.
unlock more pay in the comp plan. And you've just increased the speed at which this car can drive. Pretty cool, right? Now, we have one more final option. This is honestly where most people get started because it just makes sense. And we want to set you up for success. Now, I have to tell you a quick story because when we first got started in this business 2 years ago, we had no money. Like, I know a lot of people right now are tight on money. Maybe they've lost their income. Maybe they don't want to spend their money. They're maybe afraid. Guys, we were broke. We had no money. Our bank account was literally negative. We used a credit card that was for food to join with the executive option. And so somebody put executive equals maximum speed, maximum commissions.
No governor.
Okay, no governor. If you want no governor and you want no limits on how much money you can make, then you want to make sure you get started with the executive option. So when you go into the back office and you click to get started, you're going to see all these options. Option 1, get started for free. It's there. I don't recommend it, but it is there, right? You can get paid, just not very much. Then you've got builder, just purchase one product, get paid a little bit more. Then you've got director. Director, you save money, so that's good, and you get paid even more. And the fourth and final option is executive. So here's all I can tell you. The people in this company who make the most money are the executives, period. So it's really simple, guys. Success leaves clues. Have you ever heard that? Success leaves clues. So if you want to be able to get rid of the governor, go full speed ahead, make the most amount of money in this company working with us, then do what the successful people are doing. We want to set you up for success. Make sure you get the executive pack. You will be glad you did. And I'm just going to say this. You are here for a reason. You found this somehow. Someone sent it to you. Maybe you're on Facebook and you just started watching. Who knows? But you need to get back to the person who sent you here. You want to take the tour of the system, get started, because as soon as you do, you are going to get access to us. When you join with the person who sent you here, nobody can join with us, by the way. If you reach out to us to join, you won't be able to sign up with us. It doesn't work that way. You have to join with somebody on the team, on the power team. So just reach out to somebody who's on the power team. And by the way, there are no links allowed, no links. But if you are on the power team, just in closing, drop a comment, no links. If you post a link, you get banned and you get blocked. But if you're on the power team, just drop a comment and just share a quick testimony of your experience working with the power team. Because if there's anybody who's watching this just randomly and maybe they're looking to join the team, then they might see your comment and they will reach out to you privately to get started. For everyone else, get back to the person who sent you here. You're here for a reason. You don't want to miss this. Honey?
Yeah, I love it.
What do you got for everybody?
Well, I know this. There is nothing more expensive than a missed opportunity, for sure, because a year before 2 years ago, Aaron was introduced to this by the creator of HempWorks, and he said no for a whole year.
I said no.
And that cost us. Now, everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
So, and I truly believe that. So it all worked out. But I know it cost us big. So don't miss this. Seriously, don't miss this.
I love it.
Yeah.
You got anything else while I show a couple quick comments?
I mean, I'm fired up. Like, we had amazing testimonies tonight, and you know, it just gives me goosebumps to hear the stories and to hear the ripple effect that's happening. And so it's, you know, it's exciting, and we love to have fun. So who wouldn't want to do this?
We are just so grateful. Honestly, every day we're just filled with gratitude. And for everybody who's here watching this, we appreciate your time. Honestly, this has completely changed our life. From paycheck to paycheck, being broke, negative bank account, to creating an income beyond our wildest dreams. And we are right now on a mission to do that for others. That's literally what we're doing every single day with the Power Team, doing trainings, doing coaching, doing masterminds. We've got a full blueprint, a 6-figure blueprint where we're teaching people how to generate an income with this business. We're not telling you it's going to be easy, by the way. We're not going to set the wrong expectations. This business is not easy. If it was so easy, everybody would do it, right? Yes, it's going to take work. And yes, it's going to require maybe getting out of your comfort zone. But what I am going to tell you is that it's worth it. If you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to follow our proven system, it will be worth it. So we're excited to welcome you to the Power Team. Get back to the person who invited you here, and we will see you on the inside. Good night, everybody.